Welcome to episode 2 of Norfolks WW2 airfields. It's just started snowing, or it was snowing. I'm back at another decoy airfield. Last episode I was at a decoy airfield, but I went on a bit of a rant about it just not being there and me lying. So I went off script and I didn't actually say what I was supposed to say, which is what the decoy airfields were used for. So here we go. The decoy airfields were used to waste the Luftwaffe's time, money and resources into bombing airfields that didn't matter and didn't actually exist. There is a funny story about a German decoy airfield that was completely made out of wood. The buildings, the planes, the runways, all made out of wood. And in retaliation, the British decided to drop a singular wooden bomb. It was called the Wooden War, but no one can actually prove if it existed or not, and if we did actually drop a wooden bomb. There is a bomb made out of wood in a museum in Germany, and there are pictures of a German airfield completely made out of wood. But did it exist? Did that happen, or did someone just make a wooden bomb and go, oh yeah, we dropped it there, and these are photos to prove that we did that? No one knows. This is not the Hardwick airfield. The Hardwick airfield is down the road somewhere, but I couldn't get onto it because it's a fully active, fully operational airfield. Anyway, the Hardwick airfield was home to the 93rd Bomb Group, which comprised the 310th, 328th, 329th, 330th and 409th Bomb Squads. It's now home to the 93rd Bomb Group Museum and was purposely built by the United States Army Air Force. There's pigs! This is the Ersham airfield. It was part of Fighting Command. It was home to number 18, 51 and 75 fighter squadrons. And that's it. I'm in a field of pigs. This is boring. It's cold, but like I had to get something done. This is the Bungay airfield. It was home to the 53rd and 94th maintenance units. It's snowing. The 336 and 428th bomb groups, as well as the 446, 705, 706, 704 and 707 bomb squads. It was part of Maintenance Command and used by the United States Army Air Force. It's now home to farmland and the Norfolk and Suffolk Aviation Museum. Now, for the finale of this series, this is the docking airfield. The squadron's base at this airfield didn't see much action. Docking's main purpose was to act as a satellite station for the much more important Coastal Command airfield of Bircham Newton. The first aircraft to be based at this airfield for any proper length of time were the Bristol Blenheims of 235 Squadron, and their main duty was to carry out anti-shipping runs and escort convoys for the East Coast. Docking's biggest contribution to the Coastal Command's war effort was the gathering of meteorological data. The RAF relied heavily on the Met Office's forecasts, which they gathered from shipping vessels out at sea. However, with shipping vessels scarce from German attacks, the RAF had to resort to gathering their own data. In 1940, Bomber Command became increasingly anxious with the weather forecast for their landings. As a solution, 3 new flights were formed, one of these being 403 Squadron, which was based at Bircham Newton. But with a lack of activity at docking, they were transferred over here. The flights these aircraft were engaged in were called fun flights. Their objective was to gather humidity and temperature readings at different altitudes. Besides meteorological flights, reconnaissance flights were also flown from docking. In August 1941, the flight was made up of 521 Squadron, with Hudson's replacing the Blenheims. The 521 was later supplied with Hamptons, Mosquitoes and a Ventura. These aircraft took the most dangerous of weather flights. The Pampa flights would dive deep into enemy territory and take readings over target areas. By the end of October 1944, the Met flight was transferred from Docking to Langham, Bertram's other satellite station. Now, if we look behind us, there is a remains of Docking Airfield.
Hello, me again. I'm doing this voiceover because watching me explore past an abandoned airfield without any background or information isn't very interesting, so here we go. Firstly, I would like to apologise for wearing skinny jeans. I completely regret my decision and have made a severe and continuous lapse of my judgment, and I will never do something like that again. The amount of cuts and scratches I had on my legs was a great amount, and the pain was immeasurable. The first thing we explored, and the most interesting thing, was the contamination room. I don't know why decontamination rooms were used in airfields, especially at docking. Over the hours of research I did, I just couldn't find any reason that decontamination rooms were built. Here you can see my cautious entrance, as I have absolutely no clue what is going to be around the corner. This is the air vent system used in the decontamination process. Then, as we think that is it, after exploring a bit behind the decontamination building, we find this, the first of 2 air raid shelters.
March winds and April showers make way for sweet lake flowers, and then comes a moon and dew. March winds and April showers, romance will soon be ours, an outdoor paradise for two.
Then we come across this. On the website where I collected my information for docking, it is called a set house. Once again, I don't properly know why it was built, but I think it was used to draw attention away from the airfield to make the Luftwaffe think that this was just a simple farm. Then, whilst looking for the set house, we came across another air raid shelter, and this time my dad was able to fit down with the big camera, instead of just my GoPro. After trampling through some brambles and stinging nettles with my skinny jeans on, we eventually found what was in the set house, a lot of old farm machinery. Then as we explored the other side of the set house, we found a door with biohazard stickers on it. There were a lot more buildings that we didn't explore, such as the Royal Observer Corps Tower, the Barrack Hut, Squadron Office, and the Control Tower. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and I had a really fun time. I learnt so much about my county and where I live. There is another part of this video at Seething Airfield, but I thought it was too detailed and long-winded to not be in its own video, so that will come out sometime after Christmas. Bye.
Inhale, exhale. Inhale deeply, rise onto your toes, and stretch arms high.
Sorry, Snoopy. You can't go with us. Dogs aren't allowed on the school bus.
Woof.
La 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 la.